Please allow me to take off my mask. To our ever-dynamic Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Algena S. Dahan, ma'am. To our very supportive Public Schools District Supervisor for District 5, Dr. Vicente G. San Miguel, sir. To our very active school head, Ma'am Michael D. Israel. To our Barangay Council, headed by our ever supportive Barangay Captain, Honorable Divina Kini, with our Chairman of Education Committee, Ma'am Sandra. To our GPTA officers, especially our President, Ma'am Joy, and to our LGU representative, sir, good morning. To our graduates and to our proud parents, good morning to each one of us. I would like to say thank you to Ma'am Boots for that very kind introduction. I am very honored to be invited as your guest for our 5th commencement exercise. Graduation is one of those life events that mark a student's coming of age. You will progress to a new stage in which you will be a leader, a doer, and an achiever. I'm sure most of you have plans already. What's coming next? What will be your next step? And you have lots of hope that you will be there soon. And I'm also sure that some of you are just amazed that you made it this far. Am I right, graduates? Okay, our theme says, K-12 graduates, pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity. For the past 2 years, I believe that the struggle you faced during the pandemic were quite challenging. As a teacher myself, I have heard all your concerns, your struggles and your challenges, just to learn and to cope up with all the changes. Some of you managed to juggle work and studies. Last month, I think, I was able to write an article about one of the students here, a very inspiring story, about the story of, allow me to say your name, Mr. Kim Tinapo. But regardless of all your circumstances, you have managed to successfully navigate and persevere through the challenges and waves that COVID-19 presented. And with your grit and determination, you continue with your dreams and you made it here today to receive your diploma. I would like to give my warm congratulations to the graduates and most especially to their proud parents. Can I hear a round of applause, please? Like all of you graduates, as what Ma'am Boone said, I also graduated from this institution way back in 2013. Like you, I'm also very ecstatic to have completed my secondary education after years of adversity and hard work. I still have with me those fond memories of harvesting corn. Kita mo ang mga kuan ha? Right here also in our covered court, I experienced mananggi, pulling those streets, mamasok, mamugas, na magpingping, among malamig nagpaspa. And I was also an SSG officer before. That is why when it comes to school activity, we are the frontliners. So I vividly recall how our beloved teachers used to remind us, magtanong din mo eskwela, aron kaanay yung trabaho niya, dili na nakatandong yung kanin. Kaya syempre kami sa una arte-arte din. Okay, so those were the days. They were days filled to the brink of memories that I will never forget. Moving on, I earned my Bachelor of Secondary Education majoring in Social Studies from Bukidnon State University. And like many of the students here, I also experienced many difficult difficulties while I was studying. But thanks to the Almighty God, and especially to my mama and papa, who really come here today and sila sa kuha. Ma? Pa? Asa mo? Okay? I really thank my mother and my father, guys. We are five in the family and I am the youngest. Akong papa, he is a farmer and my mother is a housewife. He was able to raise us all na mahumanig sa eskwela ni Mami Kapo, and during my college days, puno din nagtungan ng eskwela. That is why I considered my parents as my superheroes. Thanks to them, I was able to accomplish my baccalaureate degree and I received honors, scholarships, and awards. So even before I graduated, I really planned to travel abroad and pursue my dreams and career. My mother used to say to me, ikaw din, laban dun kay ka, kay daghan kay kalong na yung tiil. Tinuod na. Basta doon kay kalong ang tiil, laagan. Di po sure. Pero masya sila kan kung kalong sa tiil. So immediately, following my licensure examination, I traveled to Thailand bringing with me the hope and the desire to work as a foreign English teacher, although I graduated major in social studies. My plans to be going according to my plans, yet several unforeseen events took place. So before going to Thailand, I sent my resume and my write-ups to Prince of Songkhla University. It is located on the south of southern Thailand. 4 hours lang na siya, mag-travel lang mag-van, wabot na sa Malaysia. So doon lang siya, it is a Muslim area. So I sent my resume. And I have my hope with me now na matin ko sa interview. Because I just finished baccalaureate degree. I don't have any master's degree at that time. So after arriving at this Suvarnabhumi Airport in Bangkok, I took the TOEIC or TOEIC English proficiency test 2 days after arriving there. And after receiving my results, I booked my flight going to Suratani province. So the following day, I saw the list of the interviewees. There were 18 of us, 18 Ikabo, representing various nationalities. I'm from US, I'm from Cameroon, from Indonesia, and luckily I am on number 18. Number 18 because of 18. Even so, I was quite excited because it was my first job interview after graduation. So the next day, I got up very early and prepared for my interview. I even sought advice from my lovely sister. She was with me there. So I dressed beautifully because I was desperate for that job. So I really went to the location of the interview. I was so nervous and I can't explain my feelings because I would also have my teaching demonstration. So when I reached the place, the human resource personnel approached me and said, "Sawadika, what can I do for you, Naka?" That's how they say there. Ikaw na malambing kay ba? I told her that I am one of the interviewees. So she asked my name and then she looked for my name on the list. And then she came back. Kulbaan kay Kwali, she said, "Sorry ka. Your name is not on the list. We will only interview 16 applicants, and sadly, you are number 18. So 16 lang, ika number 18 pa yun ko. It felt like all my dreams had crumbled, and my body turned cold. Namugnaw, ikaw kay taas kong expectation. Siyempre, first interview na ako. And if I cannot get the job, inahangad ako ko mo-travel sa laking province, away from my sister, magsugod yung kusinugnanan. So I was very depressed and very sad at that time. So I just say, "Thank you ka," and I slowly walk away. Kahit ako na kayo ko, actually nagilak na yun ko nung pagkayo sa balay sa ko ate. And I was still 21 years old at that time. I walked back to my sister's place and my eyes filling up. So, wala ko kabalo sa kumingon sa akong isuon. When she saw me pula na kayo kong mata, she just hugged me really tight and she told me, okay lang na maybe that job was not meant for you. So, wala kayo makuha, kaya naman yun ang life. I was about to accept that fate, so nag-inis na ko kayo. Nag-igay ka na ako like, wala nang yung chance. But after an hour, nag-ring up sa cell phone, yeah, no number, so I picked up and then I answered her. It was the President's Secretary. She said, "Ma'am, are you still available? We still have time for an interview. Is it okay na mabalik daw ko dito sa area kay, sa location kay, i-attend na lang daw ko nila interview." So despite na, i-attend na lang ko, I was still very excited. All my energy, balik tayo sa Palawan, feelings ko dali so, and I went to the location of the interview. When it was my turn, I entered the room, and the 4 college deans and the university president were there. I began my interview and teaching demonstration with all the courage and assurance that I could muster. And guess what? I was immediately hired on the spot. And right after that day, I started my first job as an English teacher. God really knows what's best for us, and He will surely help us if we keep on pursuing our dreams. Even if you face failure, challenges, and rejection, being resilient is the key. After facing failure and difficulties, you can cry all you want, but after that, get up, move on, and continue pursuing your dreams. Before we go, I want to share with you a story. I just read it while I was surfing the internet. I want to share with you a story of a young woman who went to her mother and told her about her life. So may isa ka babae, ito siya siyang mama. He murmured na siya, "Mama, kapoy na kayo, wag na po kabalaw mag-usap mo atin. I really want to give up, gusto na ko muna. Kaya kung makasolve ko isa ka problema, may kumpat dapat ka problema mo lungag. Isla ko ba, kapoy na kayo." So her mother took her to the kitchen. Dala siya siyang mama sa kitchen. Her mother filled 3 pots of water, tulong a pot of water, and she put it on the burner. And then, soon the pots came to boil. Ang first na pots, ibutakan siya yung mama o carrots. Ang second na pot, ibutakan siya yung mama o itlog. Ang katulong na pot, ibutakan siya yung mama o coffee beans. She let them sit and boil without saying a word. So what is your mama? In about 20 minutes, she turned off the burner and she fished the carrots. Ikuha niya ang carrots, ibutan niya sa plato. Ikuha niya ang egg, ibutan niya sa plato din. Nagkuha siya of cup of coffee, kaya ang last ibutan na niya yung coffee. So turning to her daughter, she asked, "Namatay na ang mama sa iya. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see." So yan niya ang anak at yung babae niya. "I see carrots, eggs, and coffee beans." So gusto na labot kayo that. The daughter replied. So her mother brought her closer and asked her to peel the carrots. And yung mga, "Sige na, buniti ka ng carrots." Bunita siya yung anak ng carrots. And she did notice that they were soft, hindi pa kukalan na. So ang carrots yung isang soft. Then the mother asked the daughter to take the egg. Pagwala mo siyang mama ang egg, ipadugtog pa rin, gabal sa dugtog na na. So ipabrihan sa yung anak ang egg. After pulling off the shell, she observed the hard-boiled egg. So finally niya na ang mother nga, "Can you take a sip of this coffee?" So yun ang daughter. And she smiled as she tasted the rich aroma of the coffee. Then nag-wonder yung daughter, "Ma, what does this mean? Saan pasabot ni Juan yung ipaslak naman ko ni Juan yung tawag itong cupcake?" Yan ang mama nga. Each of these objects, a carrot, egg, or coffee bean, they face, he said adversity. Ano ba ang adversity ngayon he faced? It's the boiling water. The carrot Tanawan ng carrot. Before ko lang ipabukalan, ang carrot kahit kay na, ganahan mo kay kit, ano rabbit na, di ba? So strong. Sa dihang ipabukalan siya, suminay sa carrot. It becomes soft and weak. Look at the egg. The egg has been fragile. Only its thin outer part protects its liquid interior. But after siya ipabukalan na ito siya, kahit din siyang hard-boiled egg. And look at the coffee beans. They were very unique. Why? After they were in the boiling water, they had changed the water. And the coffee bean mixed with the boiling water. My dear graduates, which one are you? Which one are you? When adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? Are you a carrot? Are you an egg? Or are you a coffee bean? Ay, mga carrot lang ko kay gagayat bagus ko. I want you to ask yourself, baka pa narinig mo ba mo? Carrot ba ko? Okay, think of this one. Which am I? Am I the carrot that seems so strong kaysa gawas? But with pain and adversity, kung matalsok kayo sa mga problema o mga challenges, do you well and become strong? And do you lose your strength? Or are you that egg that starts with a malleable heart but changes with the heat and becomes what? Hard after failure, breakup, or even any types of challenges? Have you become hardened and stiff like the hard-boiled egg? Or does your shell look the same, but on the inside you became bitter? Or are you like that coffee bean? Are you like that coffee bean? The bean that actually changes the hot water. The very circumstances that brings the pain. When the water gets hot, it releases the fragrance and flavor. If you are like the bean, when things are at their worst, you get better and change the situation around you. When the hour is darkest and the trials are the greatest, do you elevate yourself to another level? How do you handle adversity? Are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? My dear graduates, may you have enough happiness to make you sweet, enough trials to make you strong, enough sorrow to keep you human, and enough hope to make you happy. The happiest people don't necessarily have the best of everything. They just make the most of everything that comes along their way. The brightest future will always stay on the forgotten past. You can't go forward in life until you let go of your past failures and heartaches. My dear graduates, I hope that you will be as resilient as a bamboo grass. Don't lose your grit, determination, and resilience. You work so hard and push forward despite the setbacks and adversity. You have graduated during a global pandemic, something that very few can say they have. So you will at times look back and glance at your past and all that you have been through and relishing the fact that you did it. You persevered, you were mentally tough, you were bigger than your emotions. You made it. So look ahead and determine what you want this part of the journey in your life to look like. And then go make it happen. To our supportive parents, may God continue to bless and keep you so that you will be able to guide and support our dear students in pursuing their dreams in life. May you continue to become a guiding star that will direct them and encourage them on the right path. To our graduates, to our parents, to the teachers, congratulations to this success. Before I finish my speech, let me read to you a quote from Maya Angelou. She said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated." Thank you, and once again, good morning.